Well, this is an innovative new crime series, and it's coming to CBS All Access.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. It's called Interrogation, and it follows LAPD detectives as they investigate a gruesome murder.
My name's Detective Russell. I'm the lead investigator. I need for you to help me understand what happened. Talk to me.
Oh, I can't wait. The gritty series allows viewers to play detective with a unique viewing structure. And joining us now to talk all about it, of course, and talk about his role as the star of Interrogation, Peter Sarsgaard. Peter, thanks a lot for joining us. We appreciate it, and good to see you this morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
All right, so tell us about the show. What can we expect?
Well, it's about a crime where a kid's accused of having killed his own mother. And I played the homicide detective on the case. It's my first big case. And the whole show spans about 20-something years. And the way that the show was set up was what really interested me, which is that there's a kind of final 10th episode, and then there are 9 other episodes that you can watch in any order and sort of have your own point of view, your own entry point into the story, and thus have a different idea of what the narrative is.
Yeah, so the way it works is all of the different episodes drop today, right? But then you get to pick which order you watch them in. Is that right?
Yeah. And there's an order, you know, if you, obviously they're set up in an order. You know, you click on one that's at the top and it will go down through all of them. But you're encouraged to kind of jump around and watch them in any order that you like, save the 10th one. And I thought that it was interesting that we live in this time where a lot of people are getting access to similar information online, but have different entry points into understanding that information. And as a result, we have different ideas about what's actually going on. So, it's about a cold case, and this is how cold cases are investigated frequently, kind of pulling out files and not using the linear order that the detectives did the first time. Yeah.
This is the first show where I've ever heard that the viewer could actually be interactive and play a detective. Why was that also an important part for you to get involved?
Well, as an actor, I mean, frequently part of my job is keeping track of the kind of arc of the story. And this one does have several different arcs that characters go through. But the majority of my job is micro, right? It's just moment to moment. It's left up to other people to keep track of the story. So it really emphasized a part of my job that I like, which is not worrying about all that stuff.
True crime's so hot right now. This is based on a true story. Did you go back and look at the real characters for your research?
Well, it was inspired by a specific event, but I talked about it a bit with homicide detectives. Most of the interactions that I had were with real homicide detectives. And I mean, their job actually seemed very similar to mine on some level, where they walk into a room and there's a bunch of different pieces of evidence that they're putting together to make into a story. And, I get handed a script and I've got 6 scenes and I try to piece them together to make a story.
And that's why you are the man. All right, Peter,
Yeah,
thank you so much. I'm so
it.
excited. Haven't seen it yet, but I'm already hooked. Thank you and have a good morning.
Thanks, Peter. Thank
you, you too.
Yeah, thanks. The entire season of Interrogation comes out today. That was Peter Sarsgaard. You can find it on CBS All Access.